every time I swear to God, it's like so much louder than it actually is. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Cards in Hand, episode 3. February 18th, 2016. I have a very small cat right next to me here on my armrest.
Usually I have a cat on the back of this chair, but she jumped down because she hates me.
True. She's probably scared of your chopsticks.
What up, Mr. Lionsoul? I love you, buddy.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
So kawaii. What have you been playing this week, man?
Oh, man.
Do I even need to... Oh, wait. Have you been playing it this week?
I've been playing some stuff. Cards in Hand Variety Hour. Let's talk about stuff. Wait. Street Fighter 5 came out this week. As we
Kind
talked
of.
about last week. Yeah, like, launch day the servers were just, like, fucked up. But yesterday I played 4 matches, ranked, and won 2 of them.
Oh.
Because there are some people out there who have already mastered the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that is Laura. And she's actually pretty good if you know how to do the stuff, the grapples and all that, which is pretty cool. Like, I'm learning her right now, and she's pretty fun. Like, it's easy to use. Like, there's not, like, weird commands or nothing. It's pretty simple.
Right, I did enjoy that. In the very limited experience that I had with Street Fighter 5, I did enjoy that it felt a little bit more casual, I guess, than like Street Fighter 4 was. Street Fighter 4 was a little bit intense. I didn't really care for it.
Street Fighter 4 is just loads more intense than compared to this, but this game is still fun. It's still competitive, and
love the graphic style.
Yeah, I do love that. I really like the way the characters look, and I'm excited for more characters. And they teased Alex from Street Fighter 3, so
nice.
I'm just hella excited about that because I love Alex. He's just a big, huge soldier guy who's like
I was gonna cut you off there and not let you finish that sentence because that was getting a little weird.
You're like, I'm gonna let you finish, but Alex is
wow.
Let's
not even start with Kanye stuff right now. Oh my god.
Kanye Yeezy dude? I have not listened to the new record, but I
don't care.
I did enjoy Yeezus pretty much. But 53 million in debt, man.
I've enjoyed watching this man self-implode like a dying fucking star over the last week. It's been intense. Look, I've been saying this for years. That man is out of his mind. He's legitimately crazy. He should get psych eval by somebody because he's nuts.
Yeah, he's just
absolutely nuts.
So self-god modded, and it's like I don't understand because I listen to his music and what he's saying, and it's like, man, that's legit. And then I saw this video of him giving a speech to these kids in college, and I was like, yeah, Kanye, hell yeah, dude. And then he goes and does this shit, like with the Twitter and stuff.
So for anybody not following, I don't exactly remember when he announced he was creating a video game, but he did that too. And he showed off this really weird, like, artsy opening. It's really bizarre. It's like about his mother. It's weird. He decided to go on a rant and let everybody know that he was $53 million in debt, in personal debt, and that Mark Zuckerberg should give him $1 billion because he's the smartest man alive. Because he's the greatest living artist and the greatest artist of all time. Yep. He then went on to further insult all those white folk living in San Francisco for listening to his music and not supporting him. He was referencing the guy who runs Patreon, which I don't have this ready, but there is a great response video from the creator of Patreon. He made this entire video where he broke down like where the money goes, like how artists get funded via Patreon and why it actually works, because you have 1 million people giving you $1, there's $1 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like begging Kanye to like start a Patreon and just like not ignore like the little $10 here and there, because he would have all the money he needs, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then he went on to discuss how all the white magazines such as what was it, like Rolling Stone and all that don't have the right to talk about black music anymore because they're all white. Yeah. Oh, he's nuts. And then he had a meltdown backstage at Saturday Night Live. Oh my god. Nuts. And here's the worst part about it. This is the part that gets me too. That a fan actually set up a GoFundMe account
Yeah,
for him to get him his money back. He has then tweeted that he was in talks with business moguls and entrepreneurs, and he's good now. He has enough money to buy furs and houses for his family, is what he said. Damn, maybe if you made a clothing line that didn't look like a homeless person and then charged $1,500 for a pair of fucking sweatpants, you'd be okay.
right. Ripped sweatpants.
Dude, oh my god. That's been my entertainment for the week. So, have you been watching anything this week?
I saw Deadpool last weekend.
Don't say a word.
I don't want to talk about it until it's been out longer and more people have seen it, until you've seen it, so
Yep. I did.
just go see it.
I did on my. Oh, by the way, it's breaking insane records.
Yeah, it just broke so many records.
And there's also like a little bit of a subject that I want to talk about with this. I actually didn't even mention this to you. We'll do that in like a little bit. But I did share a photo on my personal Facebook today that said like, do you want to know why there's been no spoilers for Deadpool? It's because the little jerks aren't old enough to go see it yet. Which I thought was actually really funny. It's the more mature crowd that can actually see it.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw a thing that Ryan Reynolds posted, and he's saying, I just want to thank everybody, like all the fans of Deadpool, and from those fans who followed us from the test footage,
Mhm.
because of that test footage and because the fans wanted this kind of movie, that's the kind of movie we got to make.
Huge conspiracy theory, but it's generally accepted that Ryan Reynolds himself was the one to leak the test footage. He has been working on. He's been trying to get this project going for 14 years. I read.
Oh, geez.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me at all.
He is like a legit fan of Deadpool, so.
And you know what? Good for him. If he did that, good for him. And even if not, good for him anyway, because his representation in the Wolverine film was just. It's generally accepted as not Deadpool.
Right. Yeah. Also, shout out to all the moms who tried to make the movie PG-13. Fuck you.
Did you see Deadpool's Twitter response to that petition?
Yeah.
So good.
I just want to tell you, moms, like, no one owes you anything. Shut the fuck up. Like.
Very true. It's so true. But that's the world. That's the world we live in today. Everyone's entitled to everything because everyone is special. And
Joel called me fat earlier. I deserve a free gym membership for a year from him.
No, you don't.
Exactly.
If you took me to court, that might stick too. That's the sad.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, just sue McDonald's for making me fat.
Especially if you say that it was on it's on YouTube, right? Meaning that it was defaming your character publicly.
Yeah. What up, Smokey? But yeah, dude, I've been playing Ark too, Survival Evolved. That is dude.
Open world? No, it's not open. It is open world, right?
It is.
The open world dinosaur survival game.
Yeah, different servers, and every server, I think, map is different. But you know, me and Mario and Sudi logged in. We had a lot of trouble getting started. You know, you literally don't have anything.
Right.
You start with nothing, and you have to make. The first thing you got to do is get wood, thatch, and stone, and make a pickaxe, and that's how you get started.
Yep.
It's not like Terraria where you start with a pickaxe and you can just go digging and build a thing right away. It does not work like that.
Right.
Like, you have to level up to be able to craft more things. So then last night, we started that 2 nights ago. We're trying to play every Tuesday night. Last night we logged in just for fun, just to see what was going on. My brother woke up in someone's cage. And he had to let himself starve and die to get out of it. Luckily, the dude wasn't logged in at the time, or whatever, because if he was, I'm sure he would have force-fed Sudi, my brother, and made him survive, which is, fucked up. But shout out to Dick Dinos. That's the name of like their tribe and that guy.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, I'm just saying it right now.
Right.
Official World Server 7, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like,
So this all started like I'm not gonna say that Minecraft started that because they didn't, but Minecraft birthed this whole like this new revitalization of like the survival genre, right?
yeah,
And then like DayZ came out. Remember DayZ, that mod for
yeah,
Arma? Dude, that's what like started producing all these like dick bags, right? To like play these games because you can be a dick bag. You
yeah,
absolutely can be. And then
yeah.
like I think Rust was one of them, right? That came out kind of
Rust,
around
yeah.
that time. And I think Ark is probably the biggest one since DayZ.
Ark is super fun. I recommend. It's early access right now.
Of course,
I
they all
definitely
are.
recommend. Yeah, I definitely recommend it for people who love Minecraft or Terraria or DayZ or whatever. Um, so I just got a message from my brother about not 20 minutes before we had to start, saying that he woke up in the same cage again by the same tribe. Just he wanted to go check because last night we built a wooden house, and when you log out, your character goes unconscious, and we fell asleep in the house. But our roofs weren't not made of wood, so they were demolishable. So somebody rode on a pterodactyl, flew over it, and must have got in there and killed all of us and took all
Right,
our
because
stuff.
in Ark it takes place in a dinosaur world and you can tame dinosaurs.
Yes, you can,
Have
and
them
then
as like your vehicles and stuff like that.
yeah, and because I bought it early access, I got like a cool saddle and shit,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
a bunch of expansion shit, which is cool for free. Um, I definitely recommend it. It's super fun. It's no joke. If you are lost in the woods, you are legit lost in the woods. There's no map. The only time you see a map is right before you spawn,
Yeah.
and that's it. There is no. They don't give you anything. Like you have to remember where you are, where you're going. It's just like real life. It's really scary. And at nighttime, if there is no campfire or torch, you are fucked. You cannot see shit. Like you
Pretty
just
funny.
can't. Yeah, it is real shit. Like we were playing last night and we were dying of this fucking mammothsaurus fucking thing. I don't even know what it fucking
A
was. And
Mammosaurus.
yeah, I was just like, we died, and he stomped over our campfire and destroyed it. And we had food in there, and we lost all of it because he just ran it over. And I'm like, this is no joke, guys. This is real
Right.
life. This ain't no fucking game.
It's
And
true.
my cousin was like, it kind of is a game. I'm like, no, no.
It,
Like,
that's the thing about these like survival games is that food is like essential. Like it's not easy to come across
it is.
either. Usually it's not easy to come across. Your camera's like I
No.
gotta move your camera a little bit.
In Terraria, which way?
I have to do it. You don't. Worry
Oh,
about it. You're fine.
in Terraria, it's not as bad, you know. Like there's so much stuff you can do right away. It's very simple. It's complex but simple, you know, and it's more for like
Right.
the 2D fun aspect of it, which I really love. I really love Terraria. Okay, but Ark is a whole nother monster, dude. It is legit survival.
It's
People,
true.
you're sharing this world with other people, and they can fuck with you.
Right.
So, Dick Dinos, I'm gonna fuck you up, man. If I see your body laying there, I'm gonna put it in a hole. I'm just gonna leave it there. Like,
Put it in a hole.
get fucked, man. Mr. Lionsoul says, "You're not fat, Sam. You're thick." Thank you, baby. Thank you, Mr. Lionsoul, man. Guy, you're smooth as fuck. Like,
If I ever find his body, I'm just gonna put it in a hole. Psalm 2016.
just gonna leave it there, and then I'm gonna, and then you can poop by hitting Z on your keyboard. I'm gonna poop down that hole.
Of course. I. Funny enough, I'm gonna poop down that hole. The thing that's on Psalm's tombstone.
R.I.P. Sam. I'm gonna poop down that hole with you in it,
I'm gonna
Dick
poop.
Dinos.
I'm gonna poop down that hole. Cannot wait. Cannot.
Yeah,
Oh, it
but
looks
that.
like Mr. Lionsoul plays some Ark.
Oh,
Get on
really?
it. You should
Well,
get on there, man.
fuck. Need to get. I need to get on that. I might. I don't know if I'm gonna log in tonight, but
Oh,
I'll.
by the way, Mr.
That would.
Lionsoul, we still have to play Hearthstone.
Oh yeah.
I've not caught him on.
You guys gotta
Since
play
that first
Hearthstone.
night. It's true.
But yeah. Ark's
Anyway,
really
other
fun.
than
Definitely
that,
recommend it.
what else have you been playing? Anything else? Street Fighter? Just Street Fighter and Ark?
Yes. Yeah. I'm working on Charlie right now, or Nash as he is in the game, and I will report back next week. I'm gonna keep a record of my wins and losses with my characters and stuff, and see how I'm doing then. I
Right.
hopefully I'm doing a little better. The thing is, and this is kind of not. I guess it's kind of game related, but my Joel has always told me since I have upgraded my computer last, he's always said, "Dude, the next thing is that core processing unit. Like that's gonna be the thing you'll need next for sure." And Arc, for Arc, I have the bare minimum core processing unit, and for Street Fighter V, I need a new one. So it's
Right.
like, yeah. So, tax season, like,
There you go, man.
yeah. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, man.
Cool. I have actually been playing. Um, so I beat The Witcher 2 weeks ago, and then I started playing. I started playing Until Dawn. I have now stopped playing Until Dawn again, for some reason. I started playing Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Yep, because I realized that I actually own 3 of those damn Batman games, and I've only ever played Asylum a little bit. So, but yeah, been playing
So you have
that.
Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Origins.
Correct. I don't have Arkham Knight or whatever the newer one is. I have like acquired them through various like humble bundles and Steam sales over the years.
Arkham City is the story in that one is just super awesome.
I
And
haven't
the
been
open
paying
world is
attention to
really
like
fun.
any story at all, at all. Arkham Asylum, it's all right. I'm playing it more just because I want to play it through the newer ones now. You know,
Yeah.
it's all right. Like
Arkham Asylum is not that good compared to Arkham City and the other ones.
right. And so
Like,
when that combat system came out, like the whole like dodge or the you hit Y to like parry or whatever or
the
block.
trigger and
Yeah,
all that.
you know what it is. Like that was like really cool when it came out. Now games have done it better. So going back and playing Arkham Asylum now is like, ugh. It's like it's kind of lame. It's kind of, but I don't know.
Right.
It is what it is. The graphics look nice. Still, it's like a pretty decent. It's not. I guess it's not that old, but that and so I've been playing something else too. Oh, Jet Set Radio,
It's free.
free on Steam. Yes, there's like a Sega pack that they're releasing. There's like more games coming soon. It's for some promotion. I actually didn't write down what it was called. It was Make War Not Love or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, like what else was it? It was Jet Set Radio, something called Hell Yeah, and something called Sega Genesis and Mega Drive Classics. They're just free. You just go on Steam and just download them. It's a limited time thing, so check and
Yeah.
see if it's still there. It's pretty cool.
Also, this is something that I kind of just discovered earlier, and I probably should have mentioned it. But if anyone has seen the anime or played the PSP game Danganronpa, it is
Yeah.
now on Steam.
Oh, how much?
It's $23.99. It's $30 and it's on sale for $24.
Damn it. Because that's
know, it's a
cool.
little-
I want to play that game so bad.
Yeah, I really want to play Danganronpa. I watched the anime, so I kind of already know what happens in that first one.
Right.
Which is this one. The second one's called Goodbye Despair. This one's called Trigger Happy Havoc.
Yep.
Oh, PS Vita. Sorry, it's PS Vita. But well, it was PSP too as well. But it's really cool. It's a cool story, and I think I've heard the game is way better than the anime. But
Really?
yeah.
Well, I would assume so, considering you have to solve the murders yourself.
Yeah. Yes.
So
like
Danganronpa is it's like a school that you're stuck in and murders happen.
prestigious academy for.
Sure. I don't want to get too far into it, but murders happen, and how's it go? So they have to, when somebody gets murdered, the students have to come together and solve it. If they pick the wrong person, they all die. If they pick the right person, the murderer dies. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
but they have to kill each other and get away with it.
Correct. So it's a really cool series. I would check it out if you haven't. It's not on Crunchyroll, unfortunately, but there are other ways of viewing
the villain, the bear.
Yeah, dude. It's a really cool series.
He's my favorite. Yeah.
I've also been playing Mortal Kombat 10.
I saw that. You've been playing more MKX. Like.
Yep.
I gotta get on that.
Dude, G2A, man, it was $3. Can't say no for the Game of the Year edition.
Really?
Yeah. Called Hearthstone and Chilma. That's the funniest Hearthstone tournament name I've ever heard. Hearthstone and Chilma. Get it? Chill. That's pretty awesome. Wow, Mr. Lionsoul, you're awesome.
That is legit.
Dude, Mortal Kombat 10 is so sick. A little bit of a bummer that's on PC for that cheap and not PS4 for that cheap, because I would like the new fighters Unfortunately, they're not being released on PC.
On Pacifico.
Dude, they dropped a ball on that one. I mean,
Wait, which ones are you talking about?
Leatherface, the
Oh, like the
Cyrex,
new.
Sector,
They're not on
Smoke.
PC.
They will not be releasing on PC.
Why?
They're not supporting the PC version anymore. Because
Oh, come
first off,
on.
dude, I could talk to you about how much I hate ports forever, but they screwed up so bad on the Mortal Kombat 10 port. It like was taken down for a while. It just didn't work. They just don't want to dick with it anymore. So unfortunately, I'll be missing out on the Xenomorph, the alien Xenomorph, Borai Cho, who was awesome. The Sector, Cyrax, Smoke. It's one character. It's like one robot ninja.
It's like Chameleon, but the robot.
Correct. And then Leatherface.
Yeah.
But I do have Jason Voorhees, who is awesome, by the way. Really, really like him.
Jason Voorhees.
And the thing about Mortal Kombat 10 that I like so much is that each character has 3 fighting styles, right? And I didn't really understand it until I like played it for a while. But like Jason, for example, you can do his like slasher, where he has the machete and he primarily uses the machete as his special attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can do one where he's just kind of slower, but he can like block stuff. He always gets back up. You can actually resurrect yourself, like when you die once. It's really cool. It's fun. Him and man, like Melina, I was getting pretty good with Melina. That's fun. That's a good game.
Jason Voorhees was used pretty heavily in at Evo.
Oh, really? That doesn't surprise me.
It's the resurrection thing, you know.
Pretty broke. Yep.
People found a way to utilize it, just like they found a way to utilize Elena, who's said to be a bad character, but one of her ultras is she heals. She heals life. So it's like, you know, they timer scam heal and then whatever. But
another thing that I've been playing is actually a cell phone game. Well, why don't I just wait till it actually loads? But in terms of like stuff I've been watching, I've actually been catching up on The Walking Dead. I finished
The Walking Dead.
Finished season 5. That like Marvel
Contest
fighting
of
game.
Champions.
Hell yeah, dude! It's so fun. But anyway,
straight ripoff of dude.
Dude, you're talking about like a cell phone game. They're all straight ripoffs of everything ever.
No, but this is how much. Okay, no, you're right. But I'm talking about one particular thing. If you've seen Maximilian Dude's YouTube channel, he talks about it. Miles Morales Spider-Man, one of his like super moves is literally almost motion to motion of Chun-Li's critical arts in Street Fighter V.
Yeah.
Almost exactly.
Well, that makes sense because Capcom makes this game.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. You're right. You're right. They don't. I completely made that up. But no, so like Walking Dead, you know. Well, you've never seen the show, correct?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have. Are you current?
Yeah.
Up to season like halfway in season 6 now.
There's a couple episodes I haven't watched.
Okay.
There's a couple seasons where I skimmed through them because I'm getting annoyed with it, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Well, obviously no spoilers or anything.
Right.
It got pretty boring.
Yeah.
Really boring. Like it got weird and boring, and there's a lot of episodes that I watch and I feel like it was completely useless. But then like something cool will happen and it's all worth it again. You know? Like it's this roller coaster of like, it's not like a emotional roller coaster, it's a boredom roller coaster where it's like it'll go super slow and then just dip down. You're like, oh, we're going up here. And then it's right back. Because I am on episode like 5 of season 6 currently, so I'm almost caught up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting good again. Really good.
Something that happens really big in the comics just happened. And
okay.
I really appreciate that, actually. Because it shows that they're still reading the source material, which I appreciate. But I just have 2 things about that. Norman Reedus, marry me. And 2, in Carol we trust. That's all.
I don't like Carol. I hate Carol.
Nah, dude, she's a badass.
I just don't like her.
She's a fucking beast.
I will say, how cool is it that the character that was invented for the show is probably the best character on the show?
Norman Reedus' character,
dude.
Daryl. Yeah,
Daryl is the coolest character like ever. Like Glenn's really cool, but Daryl's way cooler.
It was cool to see Daryl evolve pretty quickly into this compassionate zombie killer from just trying to survive with his brother, you know.
Right. So I guess spoilers from the first 2 episodes. His brother's a dickbag.
Yeah.
Merle's like one of the most. He's seen. Oh, and that's why like I get so frustrated with the show because like the first season is phenomenal, so good. The second season's really good, third season's really good, and then I think like once Terminus season 4, end of season 4, I think it was.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. I don't even remember.
Started losing it, and then like I trudged through season 5, and I'm just like, okay, another episode. But then there'd be like blocks of like 2 or 3 that were just like, whoa, and I would like just gush about it, and then it'd be like 4 episodes where I'm just like, oh my god. Like after watching like a show like Game of Thrones, yeah, a lot of times not a lot happens in Game of Thrones, but it's interesting to watch. It's like really well done. Like it almost feels like the writing for the show in The Walking Dead just doesn't make any sense sometimes. Like the characters do things and say things or don't do things that don't make any sense to their characters. And like there's always like this oh god, what's a good example? People always ask like how like in certain video games or like in like the well, not Marvel, yeah, I guess sometimes in the Marvel, but they'll be like, how strong is this character, right? And the answer is the character is as strong as the writer needs them to be. And that's what it feels like happens in The Walking Dead. Like normal people will just get ambushed by a zombie, yet then some of the stars will just destroy like 15 of them in a row, just nonstop. So it always feels like, I guess some of like the suspense gets taken away when you see just how much they can fight things off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's now no longer about the zombies. It's about, I mean, they're just kind of there only when they need to be there. When somebody needs to die, then the zombies are there. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. It's kind of like,
I don't know. Anyway.
Moving on.
End of the show. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Just kidding.
Comics are better, by the way. They are way
I
better.
bet. They're still going, yeah?
The comics, I think so, yeah. I'm not caught up, but I read them online.
Didn't they introduce a character very similar to Daryl in the comics now? I thought they did.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that I read that. I'm pretty sure that they did. Because everyone loves Daryl.
I wouldn't doubt it, because Daryl's awesome.
Daryl is awesome.
Also, I just have to say one thing.
Yeah.
Coral!
For anybody who hasn't seen that meme, go check that out immediately. Walking Dead Coral. Coral. Oh, now I just want to look at those for the rest of the night. Great. Okay. Man, what do you want to start with?
Lupe Fiasco, one of my favorite rappers, beating Daigo in Street Fighter V. To be fair, I watched it, and to be fair, it kind of looked like Daigo was putzing here and there.
Daigo was also extremely jet-lagged. He had flown from Japan and had 4 hours or whatever before the tournament.
Yeah. Whatever. Like when we drove to, Illinois and just didn't sleep.
It's true.
I slept a little bit, but
that was so funny.
But seriously though, Lupe Fiasco. Love his music, by the way. He is pretty good. Like, he's like not bad.
I mean, he beat him. And it was funny because, like, if you watch the video, it was best of 5, and they were so into it, and it came down to the 5th round.
Yeah.
And like he wins, but like neither of them realized that was it.
Yeah.
So they just sit there for a while. Yeah, they just like sit there for a while, like they're waiting for the transition into the next match.
Right.
And everyone's like, no, dude, he like won. He's just like,
yeah, no, dude, you won.
That was 3.
And then Daigo was happy too. He was like, "Oh, nice, dude!" Like,
right. That was cool. That was really cool.
But so the story of that is Lupe, tweeting about Street Fighter and how he could like beat anyone or whatever, right?
Right.
And so Mike Ross and a bunch of other like really famous fighters in the FGC community. In the FGC, we were like retweeting it, and they were like, "Dude, let's make this happen. Lupe Fiasco versus Daigo Umehara. Like, let's make it happen." And then it happened.
Yep.
It was perfect for the release of Street Fighter V, and it was hilarious.
Because it was the eve of, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Super awesome, super funny. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. I think that's really awesome. And maybe they'll rematch again this summer at EVO.
For Street Fighter 6 in 20.
No, dude, it's Ultra Street Fighter 5. What are you talking about?
Tournament Edition, Hyper Tournament Edition.
The movie of the game.
Hey, what does the M and M Bison stand for?
Michael.
Is it really? Is it Michael Bison?
Yeah, because that was Balrog's name in Japan. He was supposed to be Mike Tyson, Mike Bison. And Vega is actually M. Bison, and Balrog is actually Vega.
Yep. I knew that. I just didn't know that it was Mike Tyson.
Right. Well, when they brought it over to America, they didn't want to get in trouble, so they did this.
Right.
Except what would have made more sense is if they had switched just two of their characters' names, but they switched three of them around, which is really weird. But if you watch the independent fan-made short film of the backstory of Balrog, there's a scene where they make fun of that and how Balrog is chilling with Vega and M. Bison and how they're all playing poker, and he won, so he decided to change their names. He's like, I won the bet, so you're gonna be Balrog and you're gonna be Vega.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So, but yeah, even the same guy made a Vega fan-made film, and they mentioned the monster, like the actual monster of the Balrog, in the beginning of it in Spanish, like his mom's reading him a fantasy story. I think it was probably just Lord of the Rings, and he's like, "Mom, what's the Balrog?" And like she's like telling it to him and stuff, and it becomes like this thing in his mind. But no, that shit's funny. But yeah, it stands for Mike Bison.
Got it.
Yeah. And for anyone who doesn't know, E Honda is Edmund Honda.
The creator of the Honda line of automobiles.
Yeah. Anyways.
Shut up.
Shout out to Lupe Fiasco though, for real. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm sure he watches. I want to talk about Activision quick because this is going to take two of the topics right out. Activision owns Bot Blizzard. We all know that. Activision also craps out a new game every year called
like Buttavision.
Did you ruin my joke? Activision craps out a new game every year called Call of Duty.
Did you ruin my joke?
Totally ruined my joke. You shat on my joke. Thank you. But apparently there was a little bit of trouble over at Activision. They were laying off some of their employees. Their earnings call came in and it wasn't super great. Apparently, I will read the quote. It says, "Our games for core audiences did extremely well. Okay. But the casual audience has not yet emerged on next-gen consoles." What they're saying is that Call of Duty did great. Everything else they put out, not really doing so great. Right? So we are refocusing to better align with Activision's long-term priorities because, as always, our strategy evolves to keep us ahead of the rapidly changing industry. We are working with those impacted by the change to offer outplacement. They're helping the people that they fired get new jobs. That's not a good sign, though.
No.
Oh, and actually, Activision shut down the Minneapolis office. Funny enough.
Ooh.
Here. Now, here's what happened. They tried so hard, and they put a ton of money into their stupid Guitar Hero remake, right? Which did not.
Which I heard was kind of fun, kind of not.
If they had kept the old pattern and the way that you play it, it would have been great. But anybody who played it back in the day cannot play it now, I swear. I tried, and I failed so bad.
Like, let me just ask you a question right quick. How often are you going back to the original Guitar Hero, or even just in your mind? You're just like, man, I want to play Guitar Hero 3.
I bust that out probably once a year for a good solid week.
Yeah. Yeah. Even the Guitar Hero 4, the World Tour one with all the drums and stuff like that.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
My favorite's probably 3 or that one for sure.
I liked playing on the drums. That was like the most fun for me.
Yeah.
But basically, and there's a picture that was put out of like I think it was Walmart or Target, one of the two, selling the Guitar Hero 5 for like $30 with the guitar. They're just trying to get rid of it. They aren't selling.
Yeah.
None of them are selling. It's really sad. Fortunate. Sucks that people had to like lose their jobs over a bad call like that. And you know what? I haven't seen the new Rock Band, but I'm pretty sure they probably kept the old way of playing.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't really like Rock Band.
I
I
didn't either.
hated the way the controls felt.
I totally agree. I totally agree. I was definitely a Guitar Hero fan myself.
And then all the hipster douches were like, Rock Band is better. And I just look at them and I'm like, shut up. Like, just like, don't be a dick.
Yep.
Don't be an elitist.
And then
But
also announced that there's a new Destiny. So there's an expansion coming out this year. Destiny 2 coming out next year. So again, we're seeing them not take chances because they made a bad choice on Guitar Hero. They changed way too much stuff for it to even be close to like it doesn't hit any like those like nostalgic chords for us, right? Like it's all real time backgrounds, right? So it's like you're actually on stage playing. None of those fun, cool, like weird art style characters that were in the original ones, right? They got rid of
I
that.
love them.
I know. See, that's what I'm saying. Like
Dude,
all
my
this
favorite
stuff.
is Lars Umlaut.
Dude, Lars was the best. Uh, so like all that stuff's gone. So like it's
Yeah.
like they clearly made a really bad choice there. And the songs are
Yeah.
garbage too, but you know, come on. But so they're sticking with like the stuff that they know is gonna sell a ton. Destiny, Call of Duty, you name it.
You can't
Sucks.
really blame them for just wanting to make money, and I get that, but
Yes.
I don't. You know what? Maybe Activision should just do one of those things where they just like own the shit, but give it back to Harmonix.
Oh, dude.
Like, give it back to them, and then let them go through you to actually license the music, so they don't have to cover it
Right.
themselves. You know.
Right.
But what do
So
I know?
so like, well, I know we're just stupid consumers who actually give them money. So what do we
Yeah.
know? What do we know about what we want? I mean, come on,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Oh,
So
dude, Pixar the MMO, I'm in.
no, no, that'd be horrible. Kidding me?
No, I mean
No.
I'm saying because the Overwatch characters kind of look like.
So yeah, so Overwatch came back out of its extended down. It was like down for the holidays, so they could put new systems and stuff. It's
Yeah.
back, and I am unfortunately not in the beta anymore. Oh, but I check my email every day because I played
Yeah.
the crap out of that game. That is one of the finest gaming experiences of my life playing Overwatch. It was so good. Oh my god, as a big Team Fortress 2 fan, I put a lot of hours into that game. Overwatch,
So
perfect.
is Overwatch a monthly thing or no?
Overwatch is you buy it for $60 and you get all DLC for free when they release it.
Sweet.
It is I'm surprised that they did that because Activision ultimately would make the call, I think. But yeah,
Right.
they're like people were like, is it free to play, where you download, like you pay for characters, and they were thinking about that. But at the end of the day, basically, a game like Overwatch where you're not just it's not Call of Duty, you're not just switching guns, you're switching entire characters who play completely differently from one another.
Yeah.
If they would release stuff that only some people could have, it would really imbalance the game. It just would.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't want to dick with it. They're like, no, you just buy it old school. Buy it. You'll get whatever we put in there.
Yeah.
But it came back. I saw this. This was just a small thing that I saw. I'm a little mad that there's this stupid pre-order bonus at GameStop now. I mean, it's a tiny uh, baby Winston figure. It's cute. It's just a
A little
small
gorilla.
thing. Yeah, it's just a small
Yeah.
thing. But I always hoped that Blizzard was above stupid pre-order bonuses for shops. You know what I mean? Because I hate it. I understand why they do it. It makes sense, I guess, because stores want people there. But who the hell buys physical games anymore for PC? Who? When was the last time any of us walked into the damn store and bought a PC game? Come on.
No.
No. I mean, Jesus.
You want to know the last time? I think it was for
Yep.
I think my brother got StarCraft 2 like at. I think he just got it like at Best Buy because he had a gift card for it.
That was like
But that was
14
like,
years ago. Like
yeah,
something
yeah.
stupid like
The
that.
last time me and Studi went in on it was the Diablo 2 Battle Chest.
Nice.
I think we already had like the game we were borrowing it from my cousin, but
Right.
we bought that just to have it because it had the expansion that we didn't
Right.
have.
I think the only, like, because I know it's for like PS4 and Xbox, stuff like that, so I think you would get then still too.
Yeah.
But like the only physical copy of anything I would ever buy ever, it would be like collector's editions. Like really it.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, there's I don't know. I'm a little mad. I'm a little disappointed for allowing that to happen because I mean, come on, who goes to GameStop anymore? Really?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably can. But that
No
shelf
Jam
below
and
my,
Arrow.
but that shelf below my awesome Toe Jam and Earl game poster, there's a bunch of like just PSP games, probably like this many. Just bring all those in. I'll give it $1.50. Just bring in Earthbound on Super Nintendo.
Right.
Yeah, we'll give you $10.
So should we talk about Kickstarter
Move
game?
on. Pixar the game, Overwatch.
No,
I thought we were already talking about it.
I said a Kickstarter game.
Oh, I thought you said Pixar the game. I'm like,
Oh.
yeah. No,
No.
dude, let's you want to talk about Zombicide or what?
Oh yeah, we can do Zombicide. I don't really have much to show on Zombicide.
Yeah,
For anybody who hasn't played Zombicide, it is a board game. You set it up. Like it comes with a bunch of different tiles. You can flip them, create different scenarios. It's a zombie survival game, basically.
Can I stop you for a second? Can I stop you?
Go for it.
Me and Joel were given an assignment to create a board game. This was our idea. Mostly, a lot of the ideas of the game and rules were made up by Joel, but like we both had the idea to make like this cool zombie survival tile, like flipping over.
Very true.
Not like zombies, but like yeah.
Right. Not the first time a zombie idea has been stolen from me either. For another project, I made it down
Oh, that's right.
in a zombie game, and it was actually literally stolen from me on DeviantArt, and then made into games that are actually real. I will not mention their name. So this is cool. Like in the rule book, there's different like settings. There are different ways to set up different scenarios, and you can actually play it by yourself, which is really cool. I like games that you can actually play by yourself if you want.
Like Marvel Legendary, the deck building game from Marvel, you can play by yourself. Yeah.
So this game is cool because it's almost like you are literally playing against AI. So like the zombies will spawn, and they have a certain set or a certain number of things that they do no matter what. So the first action is like they look for sight. If a zombie can see your character, they will move towards you. Next, they will go by sound. If they hear something, there are little markers all over the place that indicate noise. So like if you have a pipe or something, or if you break a window, a sound token will be on the board. It's stuff like that. Like it's really really cool. Right now you're looking at on the screen, what happens. Like you'll get certain things that say, "Oh my God, 3 zombies spawn this round," or 2, and so it's each scenario is a different objective. Go say one's like go get the supplies and make it to the car, or kill X amount of zombies, or rescue survivor, escape via this route. Really cool game, but they came out with an expansion. What is it called? It's Zombicide. Do you have the name by any chance?
I don't.
Damn it! It's basically like a medieval Zombicide that takes place during, where is it? It's Zombicide: The Black Plague, which I thought was really cool. Like I like when a company will take a pre-existing game and totally change up the like setting, right? Red Dead Redemption did this with the Undead Nightmare pack.
Yeah.
It turned it into a Western open world kind of Grand Theft Auto. So all of a sudden you're fighting zombies and you can like aim the 4 horses of the apocalypse. It's like so cool. And like you're killing a Sasquatch.
Red Dead Redemption. That game was cool. I watched.
It was cool, dude. Oh my God.
My buddy play that. at his house a couple times, and I was just like, God, this game just looks so fucking cool. Kind of want to play it now. I think it's on Steam.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But no, Zombicide, I read that and I was like, oh man, that's like so neat. So like it changes like all the dynamic of it. I mean, it's still the same base game, but everything's a little different now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It breathes new life into like an product. I thought that was neat. I would
The
definitely
fact that
like
you can
to
play
get
it by
that.
yourself, any board game that can do that is just, it's got to be fun, right? Like, obviously.
I guess that's why they call them a board game. Come on, man.
Now, if you're a lover of the internet, probably most of our viewers are, Mr. Lionsoul, he dropped a bunch of money getting all the promo characters for Zombicide. There's a bunch of promo characters. See, when you add promo stuff to any of your board game, whether it's a trading card game or board game.
DC Deck Building had it, remember?
Yeah. Killer Bunnies. If anyone's ever played Killer Bunnies,
yep.
There's a ton of promos that I used to give away at air traffic, and I got in trouble. But like, because I just like
Nice.
they didn't buy the game, I just gave it to them. But yeah, no, man. Anybody, I think a lot of our viewers are just lovers of the internet. Okay, we love the internet. We love the internet. Not obviously not the shitty dark parts and the trolly idiot parts or racist parts.
Correct.
But we love the internet because of funny shit. And Cyanide and Happiness comics are probably one of my favorite things on the internet.
And if you've never been there, I highly recommend. I'll put the link in the description. I highly recommend going there because they have this thing called a random comic generator.
Yeah, it's so funny.
So like,
it's so fun.
So it just gives you, because this is directly relevant to what we're going to talk about. So they make a web comic, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So then they went ahead and they realized that you could just literally have a selection of panels and randomly arrange them in 3, and you could probably have a funny comic.
With these same two guys.
That's exactly what they did.
And there's no set characters in Cyanide and Happiness comics. It's normally just whichever characters, and they have like a round head, and if it's like a chick, they have like a ponytail or something. But it's always just random people, and that's how they look. In the case of the random comic generator, it's the blue shirt guy and the green shirt guy. But it's just very dark humor. It's just really hilarious.
And so like you can actually lock like let's say I want the ending to be them laughing. I'll generate a new comic, and then this is what I get now. I just shat my pants. You should see a doctor. Laugh. Okay, come on. Like that's hilarious. Let's just keep those first two and do another one. I just shat my pants. That's pretty cool, I guess. Laugh. Come on. Okay.
So Mr. Lionsoul said Cyanide and Penis card game. You're not far off.
Not far off. So I don't know how this hasn't been done yet until now, but they came up with a game called Joking Hazard by Cyanide and Happiness. It is literally what we just viewed. It's like if you were on the comic generator and mixed that in with Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
So basically, you have a deck of cards, which is exactly the stuff that we were just looking at, and the deck plays first. So the first panel is the deck, comes from the deck. The second panel comes from the judge, who is the current person who will award the points for that round. And then everyone plays their panel for the third, and the judge says which one they like best. Genius. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant, in fact, that in they asked for $10,000 to get this going. $10,000. In 10 days, they have almost $1.2 million. $1.2 million.
That's just so amazing.
And I want to point out their stretch goals are incredible. So in order to unlock their stretch goals,
so funny.
in order to actually unlock these, they need these achievements to be met, right? So things like meet 15,000% of our goal. They're going to get that one, obviously. 100 people showing their favorite comics to a fish. So you take a picture of you showing your favorite comic to your fish, and that counts towards that achievement being unlocked. Like, and once 7 of those are met, what is it this time?
And then you email the proof
Correct.
to their email they have there.
Correct. And then, so like this one will be 10 more cards, Kickstarter exclusive booster pack, free printable versions of the game. Like, oh my god. Dude. That's literally like one of the best ideas for a card game I've like ever.
Right. And even if you haven't heard of Cyanide and Happiness, it's just so funny. It's just, if you're a fan of the internet, you've heard of it. Obviously, you just gotta appreciate it. And you know what? Cyanide and Happiness has been around for a long time, and I said this to Joel earlier. They've been making the internet laugh for a long time, and they fucking deserve this. They fucking do. They deserve every penny they're getting from all the donors. And I shout out to you guys. You guys are fucking awesome, making me laugh for so long, and the internet laugh for a long time. It's fucking awesome. I definitely want to give to that for sure.
For sure.
For sure, dude.
For sure.
What about coming up on time here, man? Final thoughts? What are you gonna do? Oh, I want to talk about this. So obviously, we all know that Pokemon is 20 years old this month, and that's like on the 20-something, the 27th or something like that. So next week is gonna be Pokemon week for us. I am going to. Okay, now for all you fucking trolls on our Facebook page, namely my brother.
Called out.
And Calvin Chang, fuck you guys. So like last time we did this show, I made these paintings of like planeswalkers, watercolor paintings, and I never gave them out.
That's true, you did not actually.
Yeah. So I'm gonna rectify that, okay? Next week is Pokemon week. Our whole episode is gonna be all Pokemon related, from TVs to movies to the games, obviously the card game, and all that stuff. We've all had our experiences with it, and I think Pokemon has been around for so long. It's going to be a great episode. It's going to be really fun. I'm going to do a watercolor painting of... I haven't decided who yet. I was kind of thinking about Blastoise, kind of not. I don't know.
Pikachu.
Oh
my god.
We don't kill Pokemon!
You should do a watercolor of that stupid dog that paints. Smeargle?
Oh, Smeargle.
Smeargle, there you go.
Doing a painting of the Pokemon that paints. Smeargle. That's amazing.
Fucking meta.
Oh, that is so meta. Okay, I'm going to do that, and maybe I'll do a second one, and then we'll give them out to anybody who subs to the Ube and likes the Facebook, and we'll use like Rafflecopter or something. For real this time. I'm gonna fucking do it. Okay, like...
You're saying that you'll have them painted before.
Yes, I will show them on the show. I'll be like, they're right here. 100 gram watercolor paper. Real talk. Real talk.
Perfect. Now, if you've ever thought that you're a good painter, or nothing unless you're this girl.
Oh yes.
I have to show this. This is somebody I've been.
Yeah, you gotta show this.
I've been
following...
look,
she moved out the cannon.
Dude, so this is what's her name? What is it? Oh God, I can't read it. K-Pike Fashion. So a long time ago, I saw this one. Of course, now I gotta find it. I saw this, right? She did this amazing Attack on Titan, like the Colossal Titan body painting, right? It freaked me out. It was so like real, and it just freaked me out. This is incredible. And then I started following her, and it turns out this is like what she does now. It's like her thing.
Yeah.
And she has gotten really good.
I saw the Starfire one from Teen Titans earlier today, and I just thought that was dope.
Yeah, this is incredible.
And to anyone who says that this doesn't count as cosplay, I'm fuck you a little bit. Like, this is like, this is talent right here. Okay,
it's
like,
talent, but this isn't cosplay. You're gonna go walk around at a convention as, because she's naked.
I've seen girls do it though. Well, there are girls who have.
That's true. I don't know. I would think this would be very uncomfortable.
Maybe it doesn't count as costume play because you have to be wearing a costume, but I definitely am okay with, like, you definitely can't enter a cosplay contest doing that.
No.
But Golden Frieza from new DBZ movie.
This is literally probably like the coolest art that I think I've ever seen. This blows my mind, and it blew my mind even more when she has a Twitch page where she live streams these things. It's like a 9-hour process.
Yeah.
She streams the whole thing too. It's incredible. I didn't watch the whole thing. I did skim it, but I thought it was really neat. This one got me. I thought this was really nice.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Yep. It's so tight. Like, it literally looks like a moving comic book page.
Yep.
the Spider-Man one was the new one for today. Totally blows my mind.
Now she just need to do a Carnage one. That'd be sick. I'd like to see a Carnage one. That'd be
Look at
dope.
this. Look at the face one.
Love
Seriously.
it. And then she just put in like gray extensions or whatever, painted her hair there. That's so dope.
Yep.
Love it.
And it's cool because like the way she does it is that from any direction she's looking, it looks like it's drawn. So here's the shadowing on that side. It's really cool. I don't know. That was just
what's her name on DeviantArt?
Right here, K Pike
Fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to K Pike Fashion. You the real MVP. That is dope. I love it.
For real. Thought that was pretty neat. Definitely wanted to show it off a little bit.
Yeah, dude. It's nerdy. Show it off.
Why not? I know that we wanted to talk about the Weiss ban list. That happened about a month ago now. Nothing got banned. Nothing. Except for 2 cards that don't even exist in the colors of Weiss. They added purple cards to the Puyo Puyo set, and they cannot be played in tournaments for reasons that are clearly obvious. There are decks that revolve around your opponent's colors and stuff like that. It just would be unfair to have.
Yeah, it would.
But they're like
which is still kind of lame, but I get it.
It was literally only done for the lulz, right?
Right.
And there was some interesting stuff in there. I have graphs and charts and all this crap that we can look at, but basically, it's odd that they wouldn't restrict anything or ban anything, considering the highest represented decks or series were the new ones that came out after the last ban list, and they have no restrictions. So it was an interesting call. They said that they're monitoring the situation to see. They didn't see that anything needed to be done, which is kind of bullshit. Nisekoi came out with one set that apparently broke everything meta and just destroyed everything, and they immediately, really quickly, said no, you cannot play these cards, you can only choose this card, blah blah blah. In fact, I believe that was like an emergency ban too. Came out.
Oh geez, so it was like they had to get in there and rectify it right away.
Yeah, you remember because that Nisekoi came out right around the last year. You know what I mean? And that got knocked out real quick. They limited the level 3 that you could use down to 1. Then you had to pick certain cards. So like Nisekoi is, I think, made up like 4% of the total decks used at like this giant tournament. They've been monitoring so much. And yeah, Mr. Lionsoul says that they need to take stuff off the list that doesn't belong in there anymore. It's absolutely correct. They need to start like free all these old cards and these old ass sets. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. It was silly for them not to do anything.
Yeah.
The highest represented sets are the new ones that don't have any restrictions. That should actually probably have some restrictions. Some really good stuff out there. I wanted to point this out to you because I play Love Live, obviously. And they have like 6 sets worth of support right now. Only made up like 1.4% of the total decks used. So
yeah.
Which brought me to the reason I think, and this is what came into my head as the conclusion as to why they didn't change anything. Because sets like Tula Vru, sets like Idolmaster, sets like what was the other big one?
Girlfriend Beta.
Girlfriend Beta is literally like printing money for them.
Yeah.
Love Live is the same way, but people don't play Love Live. They collect it. They don't really play it though, because it's such a big thing in Japan. Love Live is huge. So I'm assuming that they probably were just like, well, money, which sucks. If that's the case, that really sucks.
That's the thing too, is that Idolmaster is comprised of also a lot of sets. I think 1 or 2 more than Love Live, and also Girlfriend Beta, the first set by itself was 160 cards compared to the average 90 or 100.
Right, which is usually done for sets that are planned to be a one-off like that.
But then Girlfriend Beta got a second volume, so it's like...
Because Girlfriend Beta sold so much.
Right. and I think that's kind of, and of course this is a lot of Weiss players will say this, so I'm kind of hopping on that train. I'll admit it. I'm not mad about saying it. Is I wish they would make newer stuff and stop giving support to sets that are already beefy, and
Well, they do. I mean, like Puyo Puyo
yeah,
was new.
I know, but
Tula Vru was new.
and
But
Charlotte and stuff.
I know,
But then,
I definitely feel what you're saying, because they only do like one or two releases a month, Oh yeah, Persona actually does have
yeah,
6 sets, which
Persona
is
has a
crazy.
lot too.
Persona has stuff on the ban list though. So
It's just they spend all their when you have a 160 card set,
yeah,
or when you have multiple sets like that, like Persona and Idolmaster, and you need different effects that of the stronger cards that differ from the previous stronger cards. So then you just have more options and more power creepy stuff that come up. Like you have to
right,
make the next best thing in this set.
right.
What is this set gonna have that the last Sword Art set didn't have?
Well, boy, let
Death
me tell
Gun.
you, with fucking Love Live, they could at least give us, I don't know, any of the newer mechanics, which they still have not done.
Mhm.
We have no anti-heal. We have none of that. Of course not.
No.
Don't just give us more restanders and clock kickers. Sure, okay. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna complain. I love the Love Live sets, but
Right.
come on, like,
Nobody asked for Puyo Puyo or Girlfriend Strikers.
dude, Girlfriend Strikers look so tight though. Those cards look
Yeah, Puyo
awesome.
Puyo looks legit though. Like I am excited for Puyo Puyo. That's the first set that's come out in a while that I've been excited for. I think the last one was Attack on Titan, but even then I still wasn't excited for that one because I obviously haven't bought any.
All I'm saying is free Cordelia's Garden, please, for me.
Miruki Homezu.
That's also
Lucky
getting another
Homezu?
set. That'll be up to 5 or 6 now too.
Yeah, but yeah.
I just want One Punch Man.
Puyo Puyo is for memers. Okay, and I feel you on that one, bro. I feel you on that one, but I've actually played Puyo Puyo games and I love them. So I'm just a hipster, I guess. I don't know.
Here's why Weiss needs sets like Puyo Puyo, because they came out with Woozer, and it's so visually different from all the other like tryhard anime sets that we have.
Right.
Right. Woozer was visually awesome, super appealing to look at. It stands out from anything else. Persona, what was it? Persona Q. That set was so tight.
PQ.
Well, like the actual sets weren't super great. Like
It's just no, but the design it
looked
really
cool
looking.
It looked super cool. What else?
Us as graphic designers and artists, when we look at these cards, we're just like,
Right.
oh god, these are cool.
Right.
Like.
I feel the same way about all the Miku sets that ever come out. Visually very bright, cool looking. That damn giant Tsubasa shooter, whatever the hell series that I own.
Gigant shooters card, some
Gigant shooter, whatever. Super cool looking cards, and those are important, I think, because instead of just getting more of the same.
Instead of just putting waifu on a card.
Exactly. It's important to people like me, because the thing that got me into Weiss in the first place was the art.
Yeah, that's true.
That was it. It had nothing to do with the damn mechanics of the game. Didn't care. It was the full art, bright color cards.
No, I just bought 2 trial decks and I was like, come over, and you were like, man, these are cool looking. I was like,
it was Madoka Magica. There was brighter cards. I'm like, damn, these are like full art. These are tight. I do not have a giant rare deck. I do have a lot of those stupid thick ass giant cards though. I think I bought like
Gigant rare.
I think I ended up getting like 7 of the extra boosters. I pulled 2 signs too, which is.
JRAM64 said, "Oh, LOL all these sets, and I'm over here still playing the Angel Beats deck." Show me.
Dude, why not, man?
Dude, I played that the last time me and Joel played. I played that deck, and I held my own pretty well.
You did actually.
And it's not even built, as proper as a lot of Angel Beats lists, and I still got pretty quick, pretty far. But
very true.
Mr. Lionsoul was talking about Bust a Move and Puzzle Bobble. Let me tell you something about Bust a Move. The Super Nintendo version of that game is very hard, and the only person I've ever seen beat it, other than just some random YouTuber, is my fiance. So get fucked.
Wow, that got real serious real quick. But
man, I think I do want to I do want to get into it. I really do.
I do too.
Because there's a lot of, and maybe Bushiroad's not going to listen to some guys on YouTube, whatever.
No,
But
they're
you
gonna
know
listen
what?
to what gives them the most money.
But that's the thing. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. If we talk about it with the viewers we have, a lot of them being Weiss players, I wouldn't mind doing a Weiss episode, a half Weiss episode, half something else, or even a whole Weiss episode, and get a dialogue going, okay, in the community,
Right.
and saying, hey, you know what? These guys said it, and I agree with them. And in the past, we have taken Bushiroad surveys, and look what they've done. We got Attack on Titan, and
True.
some other shit, and maybe we can make a little noise. I don't know. I want to talk about Weiss Schwarz for a whole episode. I think it's pretty relevant. A lot of people still play Weiss Schwarz. We're in the foreign community.
Yep.
Shout out to the foreign community. So I think I would love to do that. And I think I want to talk about tournaments for sure.
Okay.
That last regionals was BS, by the way.
I didn't even go.
Nah,
You
it's fine.
did. I didn't. Oh, actually, speaking of, I have my Woozer set right here.
Woozers hand to mouth, life hand to mouth.
Dude, like, tell me these don't look cool. Like, they're so different.
Dude, go on a trip.
Dude, so tight. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can save the rest for when we actually talk about it. But yeah, it's kind of just been bumming me out a little bit.
No, I think for our last segment of this episode, though, it's very appropriate because I think it's good to end on a note where we can get a dialogue going with.
Let me tell you what else bums me out. Two things. One, there's no One Punch Man. Not.
One Pun Man.
If of any set that's perfect for a One Punch Man is the perfect set for Weiss. Why? It doesn't matter. It's awesome. And two, damn it,
Build a Puri Prisoner deck.
I just totally forgot my other point, which was the main point. The One Punch Man thing was the joke point.
Sorry.
And I'm done. I'm just done. Lost it.
It's been a long day.
By the way, Kanye West inspired me this week. He truly did. I watched his. I'm not kidding. I didn't even tell you about this. This is a surprise for you too. I read what he said on Twitter, and I felt for him. So I decided that Cards in Hand should do everything we can to help by opening up our own Patreon to support people that actually deserve to get something, not Kanye West, okay? Yeah, I thought you'd like that. You head on over to patreon.com/cardsinhand. You can actually help us out. It doesn't matter if you have $1 to give us. Love it. And you know what? $1, $5, $10, $1,000, whatever it is, do it. If you can't, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
If you can't and you're just coming here to hang out for whatever and you're not a patron, we don't care. We're just happy that you came and hung out.
Very true.
So,
do whatever.
you
So
I would highly advise clicking the link that Mr. Lionsoul put there.
Well, I'm gonna do you want me to do it on stream? I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna load, but
Yeah, no, but consider becoming our patron.
Oh, lame.
Looks like we gotta learn a new card game, buddy.
No, we tried that once with Anja Verge. I'm good.
Angry Virgin.
Good. So good. But anyway, there are actually rewards too for being a patron. There's actually things that will be made for you.
Yep, for sure.
Stuff like that. I just figured why not? If people feel like they want to help, they can help. It would go, every nickel would go into the production of Cards in Hand.
Mm-hmm.
That software, hardware, lighting, products for us to sit and mess with. So we can actually know what we're talking about sometimes, from time to time. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So consider becoming our patron. If not, it's all good.
I hear Sam gives excellent handies. I'm just gonna design a poster for you. That's not what I'm gonna give you. But
shout out to Lasers Are Cool. Came at the end of the show.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh man! All right, we're coming up on time
We're
here.
done.
Bro of the week?
My bro of
Anybody?
the week is gonna go to probably the that nice ass DeviantArt artist here.
Oh, for sure.
Got to do that.
K Pike fashion, yeah, dude.
Got to do that.
My bro of the week is gonna go to Mr. Lionsoul because he made me blush
He
at the
can't
beginning of this
keep
episode.
getting bro of the week though.
Huh?
Can't keep getting bro of the week.
Wait, did I give him it last time too?
Mr. Lionsoul has had probably more bro of the weeks than any other single person on the planet. If bro of the week
Okay.
was a currency, he would be fucking rich.
Okay, he's gonna get my bro of the night then. How about that? You're gonna get my
Alright.
bro of the night, and my bro of the week is gonna go to lasers are cool.
Okay, well my bro of the week's gonna go to Mr. Lionsoul.
Nah, I'm changing my bet.